Grab a big cup of joe or a fresh fizzed pop, lock that basement or bedroom door shut so no one can disturb your groove, and get ready for another great record like this.
Lesbian Mind Flayer here, and I'm going to be talking a bit about WSQK, which is the fictional radio in Stranger Things Season 5 that has been playing in real life for the past month. I'm also going to be talking about some of the songs we've seen highlighted with characters in Season 5 so far, and just random music things. So WSQK is currently going 24/7 with the UK Netflix, and there's so many hints and Easter eggs and clues. It is hosted by two hosts. We have Mindy Flair and Vance Goodman, Mindy Flair being the Mind Flayer and Vance Goodman being Vecna. Goodman is an interesting thing. A lot of their dialogue, when they're never like really together in the same room, but they have dialogue about each other. Vance always references how Mindy is the one pulling the strings and Mind Flayer things, basically. And while there's loads of hints I could go over right now, I'm gonna focus, of course, on Mike and Will because this channel is mostly about Mike and Will. So let's do the ones that could be relating to these two characters.
Holding it down in the basement. That last jam was for you boys. Shoutouts is what we do after 7 every single night. Want us to spin a record for your best buddy? Or say a big happy birthday to that special someone in Hawkins. Come on, tell the town.
So this one was for the dedication program that they have. And basically there's just a lot of Byler hints here. We got 7, we got boys, we got basement, we got birthday gate. Speaking of birthday gate, there's also this clip.
Aaron hooked me up with a last-minute birthday present for my pops. Yep, totally didn't forget or anything.
So if you've never heard of Birthday Gate, I made this video 2 years ago discussing some of the hints that they've been leaving about Will's birthday being forgotten since basically Season 2. The reason this is so significant is because even in Season 5, they've kind of added on to that with the references to birthday, Joyce getting Will's age wrong from when he was missing, to the literal stage show, The First Shadow, and spoiler, skip ahead like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear it, but Henry's birthday is March 22nd, the same day as Will's birthday, so it is interesting that the radio station is hinting at birthdays so many times because it looks like this is going to be significant as we predicted in this video 2 years ago.
I can't believe this. They fucking forgot my birthday.
Watch out, Hawkins. Double trouble up in here. You're always working in the garage, fixing and mending things for the good people of Hawkins, and tonight you're working late. So I say to you, it's time to put your tools down, boys, and have what I'm calling a Vance boogie break. I'll let you decide if you want to slow dance to this or just go crazy. Turn it up anyway.
Just a couple of boys going crazy, slow dancing at a garage. Again, these hints could just be references to things that have happened between Mike and Will in the past. We have the garage scene where we had the major argument and their first scene together beyond doing the D&D game. Slow dancing could be a reference to the snowball, which I think has significant meaning for the two of them. Possibly the first moment that Mike realized that his feelings for Will were more than just platonic. And we have, of course, Going Crazy, which is a reference to their Crazy Together scene in Season 2. Crazy together.
Coming up, I've got some of the best tunes of the decade. The 80s is sounding great, isn't it? And we're only halfway through. Grab a big cup of joe, sit back, relax, and turn up the dial.
We all know that coffee this season has been highly associated with Mike, as well as one other thing. The song Small Town Boy by Bronski Beat, which was the first song on Mike Wheeler's official Spotify playlist since Season 2 that they've since deleted, ironically, before Season 5. And yet, Small Town Boy is on the official WSQK radio station. So cups of joe, or cups of coffee, have been highlighted with Mike 2 times this season. First in the beginning of Season 5, as well as the scene here in the hospital, which is also a parallel to Will, which is a can of soda. So it's really interesting that we've had these references to both, but in this particular one, the fact that it's emphasizing coffee and then having Small Town Boy play seems like a huge Mike hint. I want to reiterate though, I do hear these in-between bits all the time. They repeat them. So it may be a coincidence that it is with Small Town Boy, but Small Town Boy existing on this playlist at all after Mike's official playlist from Spotify was deleted is really interesting to me. It's almost as if that those playlists actually meant something, because when they deleted a lot of them in Season 4, they only kept 3 up. It was Mike, Will, and Billy. Those are the only 3 they kept up for the longest time, except for Season 5. And they like to do hints like this, so I wouldn't doubt that this was intentional. but we don't really know. But Small Town Boy, if you don't know about it, it is a song about being gay in a small town and facing persecution for that and deciding to leave and move to a big city. It was interesting that this song was always associated with Mike Wheeler instead of a character like, say, Will, who, if you didn't know at this point, is a gay character. And it's interesting that they're associating with Mike instead, because that means they're hinting at this character's sexuality in this particular way.
That static on the line. Must be that weird weather coming in. But it's coming in fast. So, hey, if your reception drops, the basement, that's the best place you're going to hunker down. Get that good signal down there, okay?
I know I've talked about this ending scene a billion times because I truly think it was one of the biggest hints towards Mike and Will getting together in season 4. We have the heart-shaped lightning above them, and also we have the signal tower, which if you never noticed before, here it is again. Back in 2022, I remember talking about this and thinking it was a water tower, but it looks like they're using it as signal for a radio tower, and that was the actual hint. Hey, that came back into play. Signals. So again, this dialogue seems like it's related to Mike and Will because we had the weird weather rolling in, the signal tower between the two, etc.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now?
Putting the finishing touches to their new production of Ghosts in the Basement.
This seems like it's a reference to the season 1 scene where Mike hears Will's voice on the walkie-talkie after he thinks he is dead.
Conversation with somebody
constantly, and I am not.
What, if I was having a conversation with Bob or something, like, would we be having this talk?
You don't
What, am I sleeping with Bob?
So this advertisement on the radio is about getting divorced from an unhappy marriage. To me, it's probably more related to Ted and Karen. However, it is really interesting that the conversation is about him having another conversation with a man, aka cheating with another man. Now, I'm not a big supporter of Cheatergate because I think that Mike and Elle probably aren't even together at this point. They kind of just faded apart after season 4. But if you are a fan of Cheatergate, this is some evidence for you that that might be happening. Although I really think this one is just about Ted and Karen Wheeler. Then finally for the radio, I want to talk about some of the queer-coded songs that's on there. So of course we have Tarzan Boy, which was already in Wrinklemania. I've talked about that in details in a previous video. We talked about Small Town Boy, which I've talked on this video and in a previous video. And of course, Boys Don't Cry, which is not necessarily queer-coded, but it is the song that is in Will's room in season 4 that kind of relates to his story. And then we have Is It a Sin?
With such desire to let the fire begin. Is it
And Is It a Sin played during season 3. I believe it's during the dinner scene with Billy and Heather's family, if I'm not mistaken. That song's been getting a lot of static in it, ironically. Like, it feels like every time I hear it, there's more and more static. But there also is It's a Sin by Pet Shop Boys, which is a huge queer-coded song, and I'm pretty sure that song is not played in the show yet. So what do you think about these songs? How do you think they apply to the series? Do you think they're hints or Easter eggs? Let me know. See you all in the next video. Bye, nerds!